सो कैसे हैं आप लोग? बड़े दिनों बाद मिले हैं। एक्चुअली कल ही मिले थे, बट मैं आपके लिए एक वीडियो प्रिपेयर कर रहा हूँ जिसमें हम आपको बताएंगे कि आपको ऐसा कौन सा गेम खेलना चाहिए जिसमें आपको बिना गेम डाउनलोड करे भी खेल सकते हैं, वो भी अपने ब्राउजर में। तो उस गेम वीडियो का इंतजार करो, तो यूट्यूब में अपलोड हो जाएगा, इसी चैनल में मिलेगा आपको। तो हमने जहाँ से कल बंद किया था हम वहीं से चालू कर सकते हैं अपना विचर 3 द वाइल्ड हंट। उस सोना के बाद उस जो एडवेंचर बचा है उसको पूरा करना ही है, क्योंकि वो तो अधूरा बच गया था, क्योंकि वो पता नहीं मेरे को क्या हो गया था। मैंने उस सोना के बाद गेम प्ले बंद कर दिया वैसे, क्योंकि थोड़ा काम था मुझे। बट आज मैं एडवेंचर को पूरा करूंगा सीधी का, फिर पता चलेगा कि आगे उसके बाद हुआ क्या है। तो बने रहिए, तो मैं कंटिन्यू करने जा रहा हूँ। चलो फिर।
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the wild hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the wild hunt had reappeared on Hindusfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
हाँ, सिरी को ढूंढना कितना कंजर काम है, लेकिन सिरी ये लोग को नहीं ढूंढ रही क्या? ये लोग सिरी को ढूंढ रहे हैं। सिरी ये लोग को ढूंढती ना तो फटाक से आ जाते, उसको टेलीपोर्ट करने भी आता है। चलो फिर शुरू करते हैं फिर से।
Storms are coming. Gotta go to your mom. Tell her to take.
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
No, just said you like me. I'm sorry, I really don't have time. Wait,
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll be dark soon.
I'm not in that much of hurry. You are right, let's go.
You're right.
अभी मूड नहीं है।
I hope to come back here one day. We can finish our conversation then.
Sounds dangerous.
I didn't intend it to.
I'll take Njord. You can ride Greyback. She's old, but she'll make the...
Run for your lives!
अब ये कौन
You
है
stay
भाई?
here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
कौन सा जानवर था ये? Oh my God! अरे तो हीरो तो बन रहे। मैं बीचर हूँ। मतलब सीरी भी चल है। चल जा। वेट, ये कौन सा बंदा? अजीब सा कॉस्ट्यूम पहना है। क्या लिखा है? RT होल्ड टू लॉन्च अ सरप्राइज अटैक अप टू 5 एनिमीज। सच में? वाओ वाओ, कमाल है। Each time Ciri uses a special powers, her energy declines. Some energy is stored each time you attack a foe. You will regain access to Ciri's special abilities once your energy has increased to the required level. चलना? कहाँ पे एनर्जी मिलेगी? काम नहीं करता भाई। ये सब ऐसे ही मार देता हूँ। पता नहीं इसका और काम कैसे करता है। ओके फिर से करते हैं। भाग होल्ड करके रखना पड़ता है कैरोल बहुत टाइम तक। बस इतना कुछ खास नहीं है क्योंकि अटैक ज़्यादा होता नहीं है। और कहाँ पे अब चलो डॉस करते हैं। मार इन लोगों को मारना बहुत आसान था। लेवल 12 मैच ही कर। अबे तू फिर आ एक बंदा बचा ही है। मुझे लग रहा था खत्म होने वाला। चल ब्लॉक करके मारते हैं। अरे तो ये किसको नहीं मारती? अरे बहुत आगे। मैं जा रहा फास्ट। अरे वाह क्या काटी है। लूट 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 लूट। और अंदर में औरेंगे। घोड़ा 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 कुछ नहीं अच्छा भी जाना है यहाँ से।
What was that?
The wild hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
Thanks, Carl. What about your family? चल मेरे को क्या
I
है
don't know
family
how
जो
to
भी
thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Let's ride.
मुझे निकलना है यहाँ से। और सब इसके प्यार में कौन पड़ने वाला है? मुझे सीढ़ी का टेस्ट समझ नहीं आ रहा है। कोई विचर जैसा अपना रहता तो समझ में आता, लेकिन ये तो
Ride, silly! Don't look back!
अरे के हाथ
Faster!
और कितना फास्ट चलूं? वो क्या था? इसका स्टैमिना भी तो खत्म होता है। ओके लगी भाई। राइट नो यार बंदा गायब हो गया। छोड़ के भाग गया। हाले मार सकते हैं क्या? अरे वाह मुझे पहले नहीं पता था। अरे यार चलो धीरे धीरे जाके देखते हैं। अगर मैं उतर के जाऊंगा तो क्या होगा? क्या छोड़ो घोड़े में जाना ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। पैदल तो कौन चलना जाएगा? हाउ स्वीट, तो मेरा इंतजार कर रहा था। थैंक यू।
What?
ओके एक और बंदा। पत्ता व्हाट बेहोश कर दिया क्या यार? इसके पास तो तीर कमान भी नहीं है जो अटैक कर सके। तैर के जाएगा लो। अब समझ में आया इसकी लाश कैसे बिछी। हाँ बोल ही गया था इसकी लाश बिछी थी यहाँ पे। अब मर गया क्या? ओके
What became of that creature? Where is he?
बहुत भयानक है भाई.
What?
Saw him and Jonas, but he sold him.
अच्छी बात है फ्लैश बॉय दिखाया है. अगर बताते सुनते अपन तो समझ नहीं आता कुछ.
Be gone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Be gone, I say.
ये समझ नहीं आया लेकिन ये किनारे से यहाँ कैसा है? कौन लाया इसको? क्या हुआ गार्डन को जानना तो मुझे भी.
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Oh, I feeling you could have shown a little sympathy. No, yet Sega.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Nice of you to be so concerned for the corpse. Much more than you were for me.
Let's get out of here.
Yen, let's get out of here. Now.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden!
Our garden.
Garden! How could you? We
We
helped!
have.
And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious! Furious! And you!
बिल्कुल.
You will
पकड़ो ये
pay
लोग
for
को.
this.
पीटो इन लोग को. We had no choice. I'm sorry. चलो I'm sorry
I'm
बोलता.
sorry.
Is that all? Will you
और क्या
say
कर सकते हैं?
nothing else?
Werewolf तो मारा मैंने.
Nothing that would help.
वो जिंदा हो रहा है वो पता लगे.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend
क्या
to
श्राप
your
दे रही है क्या?
wounds.
ऐसे श्राप दे लो. लेकिन ये तो बस शायद एक वार्निंग था. श्राप देती तो मजा आता. श्राप ही थी.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Scal told us.
We know Ciri is not in Skellige. The ugly creature is linked with Ciri somehow. चलो इसके बारे में जानते हैं.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know.
I don't know, boy.
Buy him, kidnap him.
Kidnap him.
Seems early to me. What would I do with him? Cart him around while I searched for Ciri and hunted monsters? He's safe where he is, with the Baron. At least I think so. I'll get him once I know why Ciri went to Novigrad, what she did
चलो
there.
ढूंढते हैं फिर इसको.
Still a chance I might find her there.
All right. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
हाँ कर,
Now, tell
उससे
me,
ज्यादा क्या कर सकते हो तुम?
do you... No,
No, never mind. We know Siri is not in Skellige. What do you want to say? चल बता यार, मुझे भी
You were
जानना
gonna
है.
ask me something. What was it?
tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri?
Huh?
That... Well... She's been transformed by some curse?
What?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we
We
must...
must.
Might be her. Might be her companion. Or someone else altogether connected to them both. I don't know. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can. See what happens.
चलो फिर
Didn't learn
चलते हैं
much.
फिर.
Though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen either. Leaves Novigrad, world's biggest city.
No one said it would be easy. Better to have some idea where to look than none.
Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
What? No.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
चलो मैं आता हूँ 1 मिनट में. Great. लाइट बंद हो गया है.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Okay.
Geralt,
अब
you
कुछ नहीं
know
कर
me.
सकते.
I'm rare to
इंतजार
praise.
करने के अलावा.
When I do, it is sincere.
चल घोड़ा मेरे को दे, घोड़ा मेरे को दे. तू जाएगी क्या घोड़े में बैठ के? मुझे लग ही रहा था ये ऐसी लड़की है. अच्छा मेरा घोड़ा साइड में है ना. मैं टेलीपोर्ट करता हूँ, ज्यादा बेटर है. वेट Yennefer सॉरी. रुक जा, इधर देखते हैं. साइड क्वेस्ट में बहुत सारे होंगे. कहाँ पे? ये रहा. अभी सिर्फ मेन क्वेस्ट करेंगे, इसके बाद देखा जाएगा. लेवल अप करना होगा तो मैं करूँगा साइड क्वेस्ट. हाथ में क्या रखिएगा? गायब हो गया. Okay.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on jinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
What happened to him?
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's
It's
his
a
jinn.
jinn. What do you want from me? Huh?
Why are you even interested? Jinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a jinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a jinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a jinn. You could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
All right, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this jinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Here's how I see it. Join Hong.
चल जल्दी चल जल्दी चल जल्दी चल जल्दी भाग भाग भाग.
Flew the longships off the bay.
So you've managed to prepare
Wait a
everything already?
second.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
चलो भाई. हार्बर कितना दूर है? चल जल्दी चल. ये भी भाग सकती है इतना तेज. मुझे तो लग रहा था इतने शूज में भागना मुश्किल होता होगा. हाई शूज है ना
No
इसमें.
way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
हाँ उधर से चले गए किधर से गए? दिख नहीं रही. वेट इधर सीढ़ी है. वो कहाँ से ले गई? ऊपर उड़ गई है.
Geralt, over here!
तो मैं तो नीचे था. तू ऊपर क्या कर रही थी? यार समझ नहीं आ रहा था. मैं उसको इंतजार कर रहा था कि वो मेरा इंतजार करे तो वापस आकर के. चलो फिर वापस चलो.
You're pale. You drink last night
The
too?
landing's not far. The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
इतना बड़ा एरिया मुझे ढूंढना
Not too
पड़ेगा.
precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
Good.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
यार सरकाज़म बहुत करते हैं लोग. चल चला चला मैं बैठ गया हूँ. चलना. Get to the boat. और कितना get हो जाऊँ.
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
अबे क्या बकचोदी रही है. That's me, bro.
Getting in or not?
मैं क्या हूँ? एक हैम, ये भी काम नहीं कर रहा है। फ्रैंकी क्या हो गया है?
Geralt, how long must I wait?
अच्छा, यहाँ
Are
बैठना
you
है।
ready to sail?
चलो।
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for
अरे
your
यार बातचीत
missteps,
कम करो,
I
जल्दी
don't
चलाओ
rightly
यार।
see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing.
चलो अच्छा ही है, एटलीस्ट सिर्फ तैर के इतना दूर आने नहीं बोली।
There's something here on the bottom.
क्या
It's too
पता,
deep
मुझे
here.
तैर के आने
You
को
can't
जरूरत
dive
पड़
that
जाते।
long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Asad I cried a Rithorn.
Ready.
ये मुझे साथ दे रही है
Careful
वो
down
कुछ।
there.
अब पानी में जाकर अंदर रह सकता हूँ। चल चल उठ जा कूद। वाओ। Search the bottom of the bay using Witcher
How's it
sense.
going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide,
Okay.
right?
Wouldn't
No, come
admit it
on,
if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
Use your crossbow to defend yourself against foes. तो कहाँ पे क्रॉसबो? ये चल चल चल। मैं गलत भी जगह तो नहीं घूम रहा हूँ। मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट ये क्या चाहिए? ब्लैक मैजिक, सच में। भाग जल्दी चल जल्दी चल जल्दी चल। दिखना नहीं है, पकड़ाना नहीं है। इधर कुछ और नहीं है ना? जल्दी चल, भाग भाग भाग। देख डालेगा नहीं तो वैसे। बस अंदर रह सकता हूँ अंदर में। और कहाँ जाना है यार? अबे मैं मरने वाला हूँ भागो भाई। इससे अच्छा लोकेशन पर नहीं आते, ज़्यादा बेटर यही रहेगा। अंदर में हीलिंग भी नहीं कर सकता क्या? रेस्ट करके देखूं? नहीं होगा, ऑप्शन ही नहीं है। अंदर में कुछ है नहीं तो क्या ढूंढूं मैं? जो पीला दिख रहा सबको उठा दिया हूँ। एग्जामिन करना था क्या?
Masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners, probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest.
नहीं
There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
obviously क्रॉस बो में निशाना लगाना बहुत मुश्किल है यार।
There's something here, on the
हाँ
bottom.
बिल्कुल।
It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
ना जल्दी कर, बस ही मर चुका हूँ एक बार में। जगह हार्ड है।
Ready. Careful down there.
अब मैं पहले वाला को निपटाऊंगा, उसके बाद जाऊंगा। एक एक करके एक बंदे को निपटाऊंगा। अरे यार ये लोग लेवल भी बहुत ज्यादा है ना।
Again, you know I hate it when you read my mind.
अरे यार
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck.
ये
in
नीचे
a
भी नहीं जा
cavern.
रहा।
I'll look inside.
क्या मुसीबत है? इधर आ, ऊपर जा ऊपर। जल्दी जल्दी। पड़ी क्या मुझे? पड़ी क्या? अरे ऊपर 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 ऊपर। हाँ लगी। अरे नहीं यार, नहीं नहीं नहीं। अबे क्या निशाना है मेरा? चल खोल। अबे लगी ना? चलो लगी। अब बस एक बार और। What the? फालतू इधर क्यों? हाँ मरा। अब तेरी बारी तेरी बारी तेरी बारी। ओके। फाइनली। अबे चल पीछे। ये तो उस बंदे की लाश लग रही मुझे।
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
चलो भाई, हो गया इधर काम। हाँ क्या हो गया? हो गया क्या? बैठना पड़ेगा फिर से। Return to boat.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
चलो 319 मीटर और जाना है अभी। चल जल्दी चला।
Say we find the Jinn. What do we do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
उससे पहले मैं हिल करना चाहूंगा। चलो फिर कूदो।
Beautiful craftsmanship. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haimai symbols.
अरे उधर चल। ये क्या चीज है? ऊपर ऊपर ऊपर। अरे ये दिखाना।
Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Haimai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search
Shut up,
elsewhere.
कितना जगह ढूंढ पाएगी भाई। चलो बैठो। The last wish.
You're getting better
Quest.
at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view.
बस मैं मैप में हूँ कहाँ पे?
Chasm below.
ओके यहाँ पे हूँ मैं।
Was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
चलो भाई लग जाओ काम पे। ओह इस बार डाइव लिया प्रॉपर। इधर कुछ है क्या? ये बंदा है, इसको निपटा दिया जाए पहले। बहुत दूर है क्या? अरे बहुत ज्यादा हिल रहे हैं यार। चलो हेल्थ ज्यादा लूज नहीं हो रहा है तो मैं निकलता हूँ फटाफट।
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su folche beidem ein eichte illivaid.
वाह क्या मैजिक लग रही है, ऐसे मैजिक लगाया कर।
That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment
अरे
of the
भाई छोड़ दो।
seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
ये लोग को निपटा दे क्या हो जाता है?
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No
दो बार को
conventional
रिपोर्ट किया
weapon
सेम
can do
डायलॉग।
this. Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
यहाँ पे
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
चलो फाइनली आ रहे हैं क्या मेरे पीछे करते? दिख तो नहीं था। भागो भागो भागो। अरे चढ़ बाबे मेरा पीछा के जानूं ना करेगा सच में।
Only
अंदर
found
तलवार
half.
होता ना मैं
Can
मार
you do
डालता
anything
लोग।
with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2.
इसको पोर्टल में क्या बोला मैं भाई? मुझे पोर्टल में जाने का मौका मिलता है, पक्का जाता है।
3.
शायद इसको चक्कर आते हैं।
Said you were gonna go on through.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Tell me
Won't
what I
worm your
did।
way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why?
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Fine, let's go।
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
अभी प्यार मोहब्बत वाला क्वेश्चन है यार। मैं सोच रहा था कुछ सीरी वाला क्वेश्चन करने अपन। चलो तो अपने में ही मस्त है। समझ नहीं आ रहा कौन इतना बड़ा टेलीपोर्ट किया है भाई शिप को यहाँ से वहाँ।
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in
Nothing interesting.
मुझे तो लूट मार ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट रहता है। पहले लूट मारो इसके बाद ढूंढो। नीचे कुछ है क्या?
Interesting. Elemental Empires by Giambattista. Mage must have slept here. Nothing here. Nothing interesting.
नथिंग यार बोलता तो फिर नॉट इंडस्ट्रियल
Nothing
बोल रहे
interesting.
चलो
Nothing interesting here.
नथिंग इंटरेस्टिंग है तो लाल क्यों दिखाता है इसको?
Wonder what this means.
ये क्या जूते?
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
वाओ
Yen, think you should see this.
वाओ
What do
बेचारे
you
क्लास में
have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
need that to search his body.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
चलो फिर जल्दी चल। डेक में कुछ बचा है क्या ऊपर?
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's
Wow.
not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Came Jin, Rif Kaishta En Gaya, Kaishta Et Disglare,
मैजिक सच में बहुत cool चीज है।
Castle. ओके चीन आ रहा है कहीं से उड़ते हुए ये कैमरा बन पे सकल दिखा अपनी। वेट सकल ही नहीं है क्या?
You have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
वो तो मारना है वैसे भाई इसको, लेकिन नहीं यूज करता है। वीकन बोलती कैसे करते हैं इसको? वीकन मारते ही करते हैं। जिन की क्या कमजोरी है? शॉट द जिन। इस भयानक चीज को मारूंगा कसम। वन मैजिक ट्रैप। इधर आजा। अच्छा मैजिक ट्रैप काम करता है इसमें। वो लगी भाई मैजिक ट्रैप। लगता है मारना पड़ेगा मुझे। अच्छा कोने में लटका दिया उसको।
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
हाँ सोते रहा। अबे रुक कर रुक। हाँ भाई क्या बात है, मर गया। मुझे लगा तो नहीं मरने वाला हूँ।
Got you.
टेंशन
Your
की शकल
master
निकल नहीं आती
died
क्या?
before
ऐसे रहता
uttering
है।
his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free.
सच में बहुत आसान था भाई सब करने लगा। मुझे तो लगा था बहुत हार्ड होगा करके। आई एम फ्री नाउ। वाओ वेचर और येन, लेकिन मैं तो तुझे ही पसंद करता हूँ।
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
But we can sit. मैं भी थोड़ा रोमांस करेंगे तो अच्छा लगेगा लोग को। Beat better now. We beat the Jinn.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Jinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
I still love you. But sorry, but I don't want to be with you anymore. I still love you, son.
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Well, दोनों एक दूसरे से प्यार करते हैं तो जीने की क्या जरूरत थी पहले? अब ये लोग की मौत ही इन लोग को अलग कर सकती है.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Let's not end on a kiss. नहीं.
What's
Let's go,
next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri and then defeat the hunt. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of the Skellige favor us. Okay, teleport हो गया क्या फिर से? चलो अच्छा चलेगा.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. I shall scour the palace library for something, anything that might help us determine who or what the creature Skal saw is.
Kaer Morhen's got a pretty rich library.
I shall search that later. Besides, we really should report to the Emperor.
So be it. I refuse to report him. चलो भाई.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
If you gotta go, go. ना मुझे और सबसे नहीं
You gotta
कराना है.
go.
It shan't take long.
Better not.
I'll see you again soon.
Take care of yourself.
वहाँ जा, मैं जहाँ जाता हूँ. इन्वेंटरी क्या है? खाली करना पड़ेगा क्या? बहुत सारा सामान हो गया. Put in a socket. सॉकेट खाली भी नहीं है. ओके, मुझे बेचना है सब को. अरे क्या बोल रहा? चलो लेवल 15 हो गया. अरे पॉइंट्स मिले मुझे. इसको थोड़ा यूज किया जाए. इसमें यूज करूं तो लेकिन कॉम्बैट क्या चीज है? When vitality reaches 0, adrenaline points will immediately consume to restore it. मुझे नहीं लगता इसकी ज्यादा जरूरत है. You time stored by an additional 50% while aiming crossbow. क्रॉसबो का यूज नहीं करता मैं यार. ये ठीक है. Precise blows. Increased chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 4%. रुक जा. इसमें क्या क्या है? Far reaching guard. Alchemy. There's one for your core abilities. It's always active, enables the brewing and drinking of future bond with its potions. मैं से जरा पीता तो हूँ नहीं। अच्छा यार, alchemy में लायक है नहीं। ये क्या चाहिए? During the day, vitality regenerates by an additional increase maximum vitality by 15%. Adrenaline burst, increase adrenaline generation. I guess मुझे अटैक में ही ध्यान देना चाहिए। मुझे अटैक में ज़्यादा समझ में आता है सभी। ये ज़्यादा सिंपल भी रहता है ना। Crushing blows. Okay, damage from the is received while dodging is reduced. Each bolt that hits target now. Undying. When vitality is 0, adrenaline points will immediately be consumed to restore it. The amount restored is based on the number of adrenaline points used. ये क्या चीज़ है? Lightning reflexes. Time slowed by an additional while aiming across. नहीं क्रॉस वो तो नहीं यूज करूँगा। इसी को यूज करता हूँ। इस एबिलिटी को एक्वायर किया जाए। 25% के बाद 50%। 8% चांस। क्रिटिकल चांसेस बढ़ जाए तो अच्छा ही रहेगा। डैमेज बढ़ जाएगा। ये क्या चाहिए? Additional points चाहिए। Spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area. ये सही रहेगा I guess. Increases strong attack and critical. एक सेकंड ये तो है क्या? Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 33%. इसको लीक कर दिया जाए। अब ठीक है। अब क्रिटिकल के चांसेस बढ़ जाएंगे। ये क्या चीज है? एड्रेनालिन अल्टरनेट साइंग मोड। टारगेटेड एनिमी briefly becomes an ally and deals 20% more damage. Far reaching hard. चलो हो गया। बाहर जाने का रास्ता किधर से? उनका सुअर है भाई। पका रहे हैं ऐसे ही।
I heard Grey Inga augurs your son's future.
Aye, threw his umbilical in the water, and it coiled into the shape of a snake.
Talk to Marabella.
Gran told me you blaspheme the gods.
Hjalmar and Crate's gone to Unvik.
Seen the plans? Strange longship where
Who were there?
bottom's almost flat. In the world, right?
Wait, क्या?
Hjalmar's command.
टेलीपोर्ट करने बोल रहा है क्या मुझे? टॉक टू मारा बेटा, टॉक टू मॉली। कहाँ जाना है? यहाँ नोविग्राड। वाला साइड में एक क्वेस्ट उसको देख लेगा।
You gotta cross the sea first.
जॉर्ग
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
What is the problem? Tell me.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back
मैं
to
तेरी हेल्प
dry
करूँगा
land
पहले
alive.
मुझे कुछ और काम करना है I will take the job.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
पहले थोड़ा काम किया जाए ये वाला मौली वाला काम करते हैं पहले इसके बाद मैं बाकी सब देखूंगा जो और भी मिशन है नो रिग्रेट चला जाए दर्द उठ रहा है
Triss could not help Geralt.
This could not help Geralt, yet she did try to him daily.
And an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Ooh! Calm down.
Old man.
Many a heart, Dandy?
चलो भाई ओल्ड वुमन ये सबसे बड़ा जगह है ना शहर है मतलब सबसे बड़ा कौन है मौलिक बच्चे ही बच्चे
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
can't wait fine I'll wait चलो
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught
और कितना वेट करना भाई तुझे ऐसा करके देखता हूँ वेट ऐसा किया जाएगा तो पढ़ाई ये लोग रात को क्यों करते हैं चलो वेट खत्म
I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
My mummy says hello. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat Go away!
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as
चलो
good as
निकलो
in
यहाँ
the
से
grave.
बच्चे लोग मुझे कुछ काम है इस लड़के
Now
से
can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
see him later he wrote a poem about you
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
very well he wrote a poem about you
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! Her snaky whip rose skyward. Jehor crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin chin.
ये कितना reaction ही हो जाए. Farewell.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
चलो हो गया इधर काम.
So strange.
प्रॉपर का ये भी कर लेते क्या हो जाता. इधर काम खत्म. अब इसके पास जाना मौली. अच्छा ये मौली नहीं थी मार बड़ा था. मुझे लगा मैं मार बेला के पास नहीं मौली के पास जा रहा हूँ. पता मैं गटर में को जा रहा हूँ. इधर नहीं है रास्ता. ऊपर से आना है.
Lots of fuss over lots of rain. You don't have a rain.
Ah. Okay.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Mind control को यूज नहीं कर सकते क्या?
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Find my own way to Vegelbud's.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
My friend came back from the market with news. Some mysterious
1030 मीटर दूर यहाँ आसपास में कुछ वे पॉइंट है क्या यहाँ पे
The imagination of a drunk troubadour.
Listen, there's more. Word is, she's not his daughter.
What a monstrosity.
इधर से जाना चाहिए. हाँ इधर ठीक है.
Geezer copper. Oh God, the Reaper's come for me.
ऊपर में कि नीचे में है ना ऐसे कॉर्नर में यहाँ पर वे पॉइंट नहीं. Come on, man. इस जगह को मार्क कर दिया जाए. बस यहाँ पर टेलीपोर्ट होता है अपन. कैट ये लोग तो घूर रहा है बट चल मेरे घोड़े भाग. स्पीड बढ़ा. इस रास्ते से चलो। व्हाट? रास्ता पकड़ना क्या होगी? हाँ पकड़ लिया। व्हाट? रास्ता बंद है क्या? चलो शॉर्ट कट लेते हैं।
Not so fast, Roach.
Not so fast, Roach. अब देखा जाए यहाँ पे क्या जा सकता है।
Hey, yeah.
ये रास्ता बंद कर क्यों रखे हैं भाई?
Move it.
रात के 10:30 बज गए। वाओ क्लियर मून। राइट लेना है बता ना। राइट फिर राइट। रेस होने वाला है क्या यार? मुझे रेस करना मत पड़ जाए। मुझे रेस करने में मजा नहीं आता।
Soothing.
We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, managed to get
मजबूरी
here.
मजबूरी थी तुझसे मिलना।
Told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
यार अच्छा मजाक उड़ा रहा है ये बंदा। Know much about the others?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Know a lot about horses.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
अबे यार अगर हार गया तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी ना। चलो रेस कर देते हैं फिर।
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I will take Catterdoll. I would like to give Nemrod just not my choice, Thunderbolt. Yeah, I will ride Zerrikanian. चलो Zerrikanian.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
चलो थोड़ा सा चीटिंग कर लिया जाए। इस गेम को यहाँ पे सेव किया जाए मैनुअली। आप खेलते हैं। अगर मैं हार गया तो मैं फिर से रिस्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ इसे।
I don't
Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
चल साइड दे चल.
Don't spare the horse.
कितना लैप है यार? लैप एक ही है क्या? चलो भाई जीत गया. वो जीतना था शायद किस्मत में सिखा रहा मैं.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
चलो भाई. Superior racing started.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Hello.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
ये लड़के तो उससे कुछ बात करना है मुझे. चल
I'm
खड़ी हो
Molly,
जा.
my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Obviously. Yeah. If not for him. Actually, I am always rescuing him.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
Oh, भाई.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I
Sadly.
haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
उसकी बहन भी. Just aware of that. Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Ah, भाई.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't
Saw
look
her
like
myself.
her at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta.
Or some such.
Oh, to have a brother like that.
इसको कौन बेवकूफ बनाया भाई
Thanks,
Dandelion
Molly.
का?
Wait. Before
Before
you
you
go,
go, I have got a
I've got
request.
a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. तो ऐसे बेवकूफ बनते रहा. और Dandelion सब कुछ करेगा. तो पीछे क्या?
Why would a witcher come here?
Stop staring or I shall call the guards.
क्या यार? मुझे क्या मेरे ख्याल से मुझे बाकी का गेम कल खेलना चाहिए क्योंकि आज के लिए बहुत हो गया. खैर तुम लोग से मिल के खुशी हुई. तुम लोग के साथ खेल के खुशी हुई. और बाकी गेम मैं कल करने वाला हूँ. तो कल के लिए स्टे रहना ट्यून. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय एंड सी या।